Today's video presented by EA Game Changers. Hey everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for today's video, we are going to be checking out university gameplay that I was actually able to capture at this year's Sims camp. So of course, when I moved my sim in, the first thing that I went ahead and tried to do was apply to university, and while I waited, because it does take a couple of days for that to come back, was I wanted to check out the new world. So there is 3 new districts. So you will see one district for each different university, and then like the middle common grounds that you've seen in the middle. So of course, the shopaholic in me definitely needed to come over to the little booth where you can buy university items. So if you move into a university dorm, you are not able to go into build mode unless you cheat that. So these little kind of booths really come in handy because you can buy a lot of different decorations. You can get like succulents, you can get, of course, the juice kegs, and you also can get like rugs and banners and just some really interesting furniture to really clutter up your dorms. So one of the new features that does come with university is bike riding. So you will see that you are actually able to ride the bikes inside as well. Apparently it's realistic. I don't really see too many people ride bikes inside, but if you want to, that is actually an option to have bike riding as your default. So like I said, you guys, I was not accepted to university, so I went ahead and cheated my way in. So even if you do not get accepted, you will still be able to attend university. So you're going to be able to choose if you want to go to university or if you want to go to the institute. And both of those have like different variations, I believe, of courses that you can take. So the green university is probably my favorite. I just really love this style. You're going to be able to choose like different majors to take. How many classes? If you don't really want to have a social life, take 4. But if you want to be able to still work and enjoy the university experience, I highly recommend sticking to 1 or 2 classes. Now you are going to need 4 courses to actually, 12 courses to graduate. So keep that in mind, and then you can choose like different electives, and you are going to need where you want to live. So you can either live in the university dorms, or you can live in some of the housing, or you can live actually like even in Windenburg if you wanted to. So I actually opted in for a student loan. Now they did say that they tried to keep this money-wise. Some places in the world don't like pay for university, while others, if you go in like Canada or the States, it's basically you're paying for your whole life. So that's kind of why I guess those are pretty low, because in some places of the world they are lucky enough to have like no fees for university. So one of the things that I did see was an event down on the field in like the common grounds area. So one thing that I can say, there's really not too many people that actually like attend these events. I was able to kind of wine and dine one of the robots, and we ended up striking up a little bit of a romance. You guys will kind of see that blossom over time. And yeah, that was a lot of fun actually. So I did end up meeting some of the mascots. Now the first one that I seen was for our university. Keep in mind, yes, I'm very aware of wearing the wrong outfit at the wrong university, but it's fine. I was kind of like swapping back and forth, to be honest. So you will see some of the mascots kind of like do their little chants and cheers like against each other. I love the one that the little lobster has, especially when he dips down like this and he has his little claws out. I think that is so cool. So the only thing is, when it comes to Create a Sim, there is not like the mascot outfits to use. So I'm not exactly sure if you can unlock that item. So again, we went down for one of the little activities that you will be able to find. I do actually bring that menu up here shortly, but you can kind of keep an idea when these little events are happening down on the field. Now these little robots, or servos I think they are called, actually come in handy because each of them do something different. I'm pretty sure some of them clean. This one in particular actually made meals. So I made a cookie, and It was delicious. So you can do even drinks as well. So it's just a really cool way if you maybe don't really have enough space, or if you don't want to have like a microwave, or even in the dorms you guys cannot have stoves or ovens. You can only have microwaves. So this is just a really easy, fast way if you are in like a robotics club, or if you just want to work on that skill. This is going to be one of the things that you can kind of work towards adding. And I'm not exactly sure if you will be able to like sell these. Like, I don't know if you could have that as a business. Yeah, so, oh my gosh. All I think about is like spilt milk. Like, I definitely pictured the milk to spill, but it does not. So there's that. So like I said, each of these actually gives you a different thing that you can do. So I do want to explore those a little bit more in the future. So as I told you guys, I went ahead and created a new relationship with Mr. Robot, which turned out to be a Mrs. Robot. Now you can also shower in the Woohoo. So there is a couple of showers that are not able to have Woohoo. The new shower that we have that is like completely open, you are not able to Woohoo in there. So one unfortunate thing that happens if you do this in a shower with a robot, they're going to malfunction and you're going to need to call for a repair. Now, apparently, no matter how far upgraded these robots are, they are still going to malfunction when they get around water. So you're not going to be able to waterproof them. Same as like if you go outside in the rain, or if you have seen us do the juice pong, you will see him kind of short out. So anything to do with liquids, even if fully upgraded, it will still affect your robots. So once I was moved in, you guys are going to see this kind of go like back and forth. I wanted to host a keg party. So you will be able to either cheat your way into build mode and have like a keg brought in that way, or you will be able to go down to one of those university item booths and you can purchase them that way. So honestly, it doesn't really matter which color that you get, because it does change up the style and color of your keg depending on the flavor that you add. So you will be able to choose the different flavors. And of course, we need to tap that keg so we can actually do some keg stands, and then we're gonna add some air into it. And of course, we needed to do our keg stands. We're gonna pull over our robot, our little lover over here. And we're gonna do our first little keg stand. Fun fact, you guys, I've actually never done this, but I've always wanted to. To be honest, it didn't go well. Okay, we fell on our butt and the robot thinks it's hilarious. So yeah, you are able to change up the flavor whenever you want, and you also can now play soccer. So it's basically soccer hacky sack. There is no goalie net, which I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't get that even for like decoration. So you can either play with one other sim, or you can just kind of go solo and work on like some fitness skills. And we also have some new interactive items, so we can play juice pong as stated by the Sims, and you also can actually play this with the robot as well. And you do get the dazed mood that comes from this if you drink too much. So you can see the robot did play this, so we did need to go over and have him like temporary fixed as well. He's like malfunctioning in the back, and we also can do just regular ping pong as well. I really suck in real life at ping pong, so it's really cool to see myself like really, you know, doing really well in game. So of course we needed to call Mr. Repair over to fix our robot. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, it doesn't matter how upgraded, you're just always going to be needing to repair your robot if you include in like all of these activities. So the bike actually drives inside. Even if you go like 2 feet ahead, you're going to be like riding those bikes everywhere. Your roommates are going to be flooding out your dorms with food. They're also going to have family that come over and bring food as well. So yeah, I don't know where they make it. If they make it in the bathroom, I'm not exactly sure. But down you can see like all of those new organization events. We can actually now toilet paper the statues, and you can do like graffiti on them as well. So there's a bunch of different things depending on the course and the homework. Like for me, I did need to make a presentation. So you do come home with a board, very similar to teens in high school, how you have those box little projects to work on. When you're in university, you have these little presentations that you need to put together, and then you are actually going to need to present them to another sim. So I did actually really like this. To be honest, it was kind of fun, and you do get like reactions from your Sims. You also can go and do some like sitting on some extra skills if you want to continue working on some of your other skills and stuff, but you don't actually get to see it done. Very similar to the soccer stadium. So you are able to purchase tickets, go on dates, and even join the soccer club, not soccer club, the soccer team, which turns into a career for your student. And again, unfortunately, it is a rabbit hole. So we're just gonna like join that, and it's gonna go down into your menu. It is a little bit cluttered, to be honest. Like, you really need to pay attention when it comes to your schooling, and also if you do like that soccer career as well. So another thing that I wanted to do, you guys, this is actually where it ended really horribly for me. So I wanted to see if I could work on making some robots, and it is very interactive. Like, you are gonna need to get and purchase a ton of different items that you can get on a computer, and you can, this is where it completely goes wrong for me, because university literally killed me. I got electrocuted. I was only trying to make a robot, and I ended up dead in university. So that is everything for today, you guys. This was the gameplay that I was able to capture at this year's Sims camp. I am honestly so excited to have been invited to go ahead and capture this for you guys. Make sure to let me know in the comments, what feature of university are you guys most excited for? Check out other videos that I have been posting, and hopefully I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye guys!